Hello. So in this video I wanted to show the combination with Slowking and Dragapult. And why does this work? Because it's Dragapult. Okay, so why does this work? It's Dragapult. Dragapult is pretty strong. Dragapult, you know what Dragapult does. But mainly, what does Dragapult bring to Slowking? It brings a stage 1, that is a draw engine, that has kind of a synergy with Cypher Maniac, but not really. It's a good draw engine. And Dragapult, it's pretty good, we know, but most importantly, Dragapult attacks with a Psychic and a Fire, and Slowking attacks with a Psychic and a Colorless. So, what does this do? It allows you to play Crispin, allows you to play even a Monkey Dory, just so you can search the dark with Crispin. And most importantly, it allows you to play a Monkey Dory, to throw damage around, and allows you to play Dragapult that does 60 on a Shaman, for example, or any other good target. So I believe this deck brings a unique combination of maybe you don't really want to Kyurem, maybe it would not be as impactful, but if you do, you can just Crispin right out again, and if you do, you can set up for a Dragapult, or you can Dragapult first and then you can Kyurem. It allows some synergy, which is pretty cool, and it's pretty cool to see it work. Now, it's not very creative because it's just Dragapult with the Slowking package. The break, I mean, sometimes, of course, sometimes it just doesn't want to work. But with the Buddy Poffins and all that, I like it a lot, and we play the Badoo, so it allows us to buy some time. And I think the MVP of this deck is Crispin. Like, I'm always searching for Crispin, which could not be a good sign, but and I'm playing 3. Maybe I should play 4. Maybe it's not a good sign to always be searching Crispin, but I mean, it's pretty powerful. So the deck list. Maybe a thinner line of Dragapults than in their decks. Only 2 Dragapults. The Slowking attackers are 2 Kyurems and a Metagross. I mean, if we really need it, we can attack with Monkey Dory. Moltres, it's here. I find myself using very little, but I'm also finding myself not playing against grass decks so far. At least so far in Pitch Black. So it's still here. It's still here, and surely it will help. But maybe I could cut it, and maybe for a extra Crispin, because I found myself always searching for it, always wanting to draw it with Kangaskhan or with Drakloak. Here the ace spec is the Unfair Stamp, which feels pretty strong. We don't really have tools to play. I mean, we could, but not in this deck. So far I think Unfair Stamp seems pretty strong. A switch that allows you to remove the Slowking. And I mean, that's the thing, like, we play 3 Academy at night, a little bit more of the Psychics, so we can always try to accelerate at least a Psychic through the effects of Crispin. And one thing that I found myself playing with is the Kangaskhan. Sometimes, like with the Crispin, you can attack more often with Kangaskhan, which I didn't really appreciate before, but now I found myself maybe against Hide and Sneak. Seems pretty strong to have Kangaskhan tank one hit, buys you a turn. And then you can start moving with Munkidori that does moves 30 and Dhelmise has 140, so 110 from the Kyurem plus 30 from Munkidori, or even 100 first, and then they have Legacy, so you move the Munkidori, so it's pretty strong against Hide and Sneak. Of course, Shaman exists, and Rabska exists, which is not cool. But we start to accept those losses, I guess. But yeah, this deck seems pretty cool. I want to show kind of some plays in the tabletop, just so you can feel what we are trying to do during games. And yeah, let's do that now.
Okay, so showing a bit of a perfect scenario, we can try to put, for example, a Slowking in front. And now we don't have any energies, which is terrible. Not really. Why? Because since we play Crispin, we only need one Psychic and one Colorless, so if we don't have energies, we can play Crispin for the 2 energies, for the Psychic, for example. We have it. So we put 0, and now Slowking is ready for Academy at night. Kyurem, Pumba. And we discard them. And now Slowking is stuck. But in this deck, it's not that bad to be stuck. Of course, this is a perfect hand, I know. But if we are having in this situation where we have a Slowking stuck, we don't have a switch, we don't have a lot of things, we can still try to Meowth for the Crispin. And then we can put, for example, a Dark and a Psychic on the Slowking, and we could attack again with Slowking. Of course, in this hand it's not possible, but if Slowking is stuck without a switch, we play a switch, but if it's stuck, Crispin allows you to play again, like instantly. Now, other thing. If Slowking was knocked out, even after a Kyurem, we still have Drakloaks that should be on the bench. Now, if they are, we can all again play Meowth for Crispin, Crispin for the 2 energies, which should be here. And the Dragapult, and we attack with Dragapult. Now, why is the Munkidori here? Because always try to move damage to the Shaman so that the Dragapult can KO it. And if you KO Shaman and something else, it's not a wasted turn with the likes of Spectrier while attacking with Slowking. It's at least you take 2 or set up and take 1. Like, it's a stronger attack to deal with Shaman. a stronger way to deal with Shaman, in my opinion. But yeah, like in this deck, I like to use Crispin a lot. I don't know if I should put 4 in it or not. Maybe I should. But I like it a lot because Mega Kangaskhan becomes more of an attacker if you want, because you only need an attachment and a Crispin. And now you can put a body here with 300 that always draws, does 200. In some matchups, I'm starting to use the Kangaskhan more often, and it's playing very well. And I guess, not that I have done it before, but I guess that Cruel Arrow, to some extension Latias, it's not far off if we want to, I guess. But the main thing here is like trying to utilize the fact that Slowking only needs 1 psychic energy, because when I was playing Alakazam, I was always putting the enriching on Slowpoke or Slowking, and it was fine because you only need 1 psychic. Here's the same principle. Even if we only have fire, just put it on the Slowking. Just next turn we worry about where is the psychic. No, but it's, I know in regular Slowking decks everything is psychic, so it's not really, I mean, sometimes the boomerang, but it's not really a topic. We always put energies on Slowpoke, but here it's fine to put a fire or a dark, and also because when you put a fire and a psychic, you discard them with Kyurem. This is knocked out, and then Dragapult with Rose's encouragement gets the energies. So we kind of want to put at least 1 of each in the discard pile, with caution, of course, for the Crispin. But yeah, this is some kind of plays that I wanted to show, and now we'll play some games just to see the deck in action. Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's do some games. See if this deck works or not. I know I'm still not in RCS League, but trying to climb up. Is he playing Terra Charizard or not? I'm completely thrown off. I'll try to Badoo. Okay. Let's see, Lily. It's not terrible. Can't complain. But I believe this to be a Lily. Yeah, man. I want to play the game. Yeah, in this list, like I don't play rare candies. So there is no really aggressive Dragapult, which is what it is. Ultras. I'll leave the energy in the deck for the Crispin. Will it just unfair stamp me? Terrible. And the switch is in the bottom of the deck. Okay, okay. Mm. Yeah, okay. It is what it is. Okay, it seems pretty good that it doesn't have rare candy. Yeah, okay. Oh no, not okay. Not okay. We move on. Do I want to waste my Pokepads? Maybe I should have. Okay, let's. Let's see what happens. I'll put on top a Crispin and first stamp. I mean, sure. I could have put the energy on a Drakloak, and then I had boss, I guess, but we'll see. Surely Dragapult comes out in this turn. Yeah, Makidori. He takes 2 prizes. I'll put the damaged one in front. So this does. Alright, let me see the cards. 110 plus 6. Okay, nice. Very nice. Academy at Night can save me. And I'll just put... I'll try to... Let's see. Let's see what he does. Man, this game is pretty long, man, but... I like the Academy at Night here. No Rats cards. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, he saves his Dragapult, but no engine. Oh, never mind. Okay. Yeah, there was no engine. Nah. Yeah, throw away the psychic. Nah. I wanted to Monkey Dory. Fuck. Nice, nice. And then I'll... Okay, okay. 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 So right now, how do I lose? I don't think I lose, no? I lose with red cards and I don't find fire. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Cool, cool. Very nice, very long game, but we won. Okay. Yeah. Let's do one more. Nah. What are we doing? Okay, it's not terrible. Hoping for a Badoo at least. Yeah, there's a Latios. And at least one energy. Okay. Let's see what happens. Because, like, I don't know if he's going to play Shaman, but I don't know if he's play Shaman, and I don't know if I priced the Kyurem. I didn't see. Oh my god. Oh, bro. Okay, this is fine. This is not terrible. Let's... I didn't press the Kyurem. Okay, nice. Yeah, this is... This is fine. Because now he has one less bench spot. Yeah, okay. Let's try to find boss and Dragapult. Never mind. No boss and no Dragapult. So I'll just Lily. Let's stretch it, I think. He has 8, 11. I wanted boss before, but KOing the dance burst, like, seems it was pretty strong. Okay, 14, but can he still use Dawn? Yeah, okay. He can still use Dawn, but it's fine, really. Because I have Unfair Stamp. No, he true. He true, no? Hey. Yeah. Okay. I mean, sure, yeah. It's the stadium. Before that. Sure. Hmm. Okay. I mean, here I'll still try to. I believe I'll still try to Dragapult, but I need the stadium. I need a lot of things. Okay, never mind. But no, I still need Dragapult and the energy. Which I didn't find. What do I want to KO? No, I want to KO nothing. Yeah, good idea. Okay, okay. He doesn't draw with Fez. He KOs my Slowking. Nighttime Mine is pretty annoying. I'm out of stadiums. Maybe I could have put the dark. Okay. Okay. No, it's not that good still. Pretty bad, pretty bad. Let's see if he wins. No boss? Okay, so now I need to win it. And is that it? Night Stretcher 4. I don't need to boss, so how many fires? Only one. Okay, so Crispin for the fire. Night Stretcher for the Dragapult. Yeah, no? Nice. Good. Okay, this seems fine. Some fine games to end this video on. So yeah, thank you, and I'll do some final considerations. after this. Thank you. Okay, so final considerations. I really like this deck. It seems pretty strong. Of course, you draw a lot of power from Dragapult, but I believe they complement each other pretty well. Dragapult, it's Dragapult, I know, but Slowking, allowing yourself to reach damage above the 200 and then set up with Kyurem, or even end the game with Kyurem, it seems pretty strong. They complement each other pretty well. And since they play the same psychic energy, it seems pretty good and a lot of synergy there. And the only thing here, it's like you don't have a lot of space for other attackers. Again, we are basically playing two decks together. And the other thing, I didn't really play against that, but I believe that Hide and Sneak, especially if they play the Shaman, it seems like a pretty bad matchup, because you get countered by the Shaman with Slowking, and then you get countered by the Delmises and the Hide and Sneaks to the Dragapult. It seems like a pretty bad matchup, but it will depend if the meta allows Hide and Sneak to be that good in a competitive set, or if people want to play that. So yeah, in the answers to that, into the Delmises and to the festival leads that are coming up, I want to try with Mega Slowbro to try to put damage on their side of the board in between turns. I believe that could be a good answer to those type of decks. And it will be probably not a Mega Slowbro focused list. Of course, it's still around the Slowking, so it probably just be one Mega Slowbro and probably no healing involved. But we'll see. We'll see what I will come up with. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, whenever that will come out. Thank you.